Well, we'll start today. I was going to do this top bit, so not the bogey or not the underframe. I mean, it's easy enough done. It's just going to take another meeting or something to get that done. But we'll just do the top bit. So it will be 4 panels, so side and after back. So you've got your 4 corners and 2 doors. And we'll do the doors so they're separate, or you can print them in place, or you can have them opening. So give a bit of option there. I mean, that's for another time, but we can make something like that. Easy enough. Buffers, half a wagon. So, right, we'll do this bit to start with. So what we need, I'll put this here as a rough guide. It has been pulled and pushed around, so the dimensions are not great. Now, I am working in meters. So 1 meter equals 1 millimeter. No ifs, buts or anything. 20 meters equals 20 millimeters. Right, this one is, we'll give it 2 millimeters wide. What's too wide? We won't even say 2 by 16. First thing we want to do, draw a square. And we want it 16 wide, 16, 2, enter, and that'll be the equivalent to this top bit here. We'll right click and we'll reverse that face so the front face is facing out, and then we'll push pull, and I can push pull up to there that says 25.56, so we'll give it 25, enter. So that's the start of our outside wall. I will set up a couple of grid lines here. I want to know how wide's that. That's about 2 mil from the left edge in. So 2. Top bits, that's about 1.5. I think let's give it the same on the bottom, 1.5, and that's 1. So we'll come down on the blue axis. If it's not going on the blue axis, like there on the green or that, just press the up arrow. And we'll come down 1.5 mil, and same at the bottom. We'll bring it out on the blue as a 1.5, and then we'll come in from this edge as 1 mil, 1, enter, and then that's the sort of square we want to take out the middle. So first thing we do, we'll draw a square that matches up with that. So we've got the thickness of the wall, and we've got a square to put a wood paneling in. We click on the wood, the square in the middle, and we'll push it back. Now, I know for a fact my wood paneling is 0.4 thick. So if we go back 0.8, we'll push this back 0.8. So we'll have our wood paneling on the top and a bit of a gap, bit of a frame around it. And one thing to do, we click on that front face and we'll do a control along move control along the red axis just to duplicate it for our wood paneling. So triple click on this square, right click, and we'll make this a group. So we've got the layout basically for the start there. While we're got these guidelines, we'll draw that bar going across the middle. So put up some more guidelines. How wide's that? About 1 mil, isn't it? It's about 1 mil wide. So we come on the top one and we'll move it across as 0.5. Same again, down 0.5. Oh, see now that I thought it was on the blue axis. Looks like it, but it was on the green. So always make sure you're on the blue. Coming down 0.5, and same again, 0.5 on the bottom, along the red, 0.5. So just setting up a little guide. So we get our pencil tool, we'll come top edge, down to that guide, along, up, just draw, there we go, just draw the bar in, using the guides draw it in freehand. Click on reverse the face. Yep, good. What we can do now is extrude that. So we push pull tool and we'll push that back till it reaches the back wall and it's on the face there. So basic shape of that. We triple click that bar, right click, and we'll make that a group. And if we click the back and we click the bar, we do a right click and make a group. So then two are now in a group. Now what we can do is put the wood cladding on. So we use the piece we used, moves over to the right, click on the bottom edge. We've got a few guidelines here. Click on the bottom edge, and we go to OOB, and I have got a preset for this, and it's my wood cladding. And yeah, so we want it going across like this. Now, the settings I've got here, disregard the top. The planks are 1.3 mil high. The thickness is 0.4. The space, which is the space between, is 0.3. The H, that's another 0.3. So the gap between the joints, planks and between the joints is all 0.3. Joint depth, leave that at 0 because we don't need that. And the row offset doesn't matter about that one. The main one is the length. Now we don't want all these joins in there. So the length is at 14.9, so it's 15 mil. If we highlight the whole lot and put 999 and enter, what it does, it falls it into being a great big long length and you don't get any joins. So we press OK. And then we'll click on and then we'll put this on our frame there. So what we do is we'll find an edge. So we've got whatever object we want. We'll click on, press the up arrow, so it's going up in the air. Find exactly where you want that spot to go. In the corner, up arrow, click on, and we're there. So, well, we've got that. So we've got the back frame and the sidebar. If we click on the wood, and it is a group, if we cut that, and we've got this group, so we double click this group to open it, and we'll do an edit, paste in place. So we now got all three groups inside one. Just a bit of housekeeping really. So if you right click on that and hide it, you notice the whole lot in there. So jobs are good on that. Triple click on this, you don't need it. It's geometry left over from OOB and delete. So we're good to go on that. We better save it, I suppose.